Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, it's Bell. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Out to his left. Finding some room at midfield. Throw left side complete. It's Hodges. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Ohio! Flex round! Ohio!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but quarterback just missed the throw. Instead, going to an opposite color jersey.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
I'm not stream you or watch you play that one. I'm over here messing with this picture for this shit. I got
They'll drop the throw. Got an open man. It's Radley. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
I got to do something going in that cruise in November.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So
I
as
see
they
you
move
got
forward
Ridley.
defensively, he's got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Texas A&M. He was a rookie last season for me.
Back to throw.
Now we're going on a cruise, and I got to make these couple things for what they call these fish extenders and shit.
25. A very nice pickup.
I ain't never been on no cruise before.
A Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Browns have taken the early lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Bell so light on his feet. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Rudolph on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Here's Rudolph. Going for the deep ball.
Give me my pick, man.
Off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run it with Bell.
Let's go.
Sure,
Let's go.
Did they stop him? They did. Le'Veon Bell stopped short of the line to gain. And this Browns defense stands tall. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football.
How everybody doing tonight? I see y'all tuning in.
Operating out of Steeler territory now.
Might,
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to drop 62. That's the hot number tonight.
On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got to him. He takes it.
I don't understand how he dropped 62 anyway.
You'd be lucky to get 3.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack.
It's an accelerated clock. So how do you even drop 62 points?
From the midfield stripe.
Shit, I never understand.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Somebody dropped 62.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Yeah, dude, Jay played.
6 yards
he
is
dropped
the pickup,
62
and
on
that'll
him.
lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
He dropped 62 on Jay?
He's going to wind up in
Nah, he didn't drop 62 on Jay. Jay dropped 62
on
on
3rd
him.
down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Not only was the call
62-0.
spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you
Even if I scored on every possession, I don't think I'd be able to get 62.
And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history.
He had to score on
that will
defense
officially go
and
down
offense.
as a 60-yard
And
field
special
goal.
teams.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Great hands.
I got Garrett, Casey, and Graham. And sometimes it's like, am I just out here alone?
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph.
Oh, give me my pick, bruh.
And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Bell. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the Philly. Here we go.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Rudolph. Flush to his right. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Browns D locked in on third down, brings up fourth. And Boswell's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Artie Burns, former first-rounder, there to break that one up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hodges. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. From the left side, it's complete. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. That goes for a gain of 31. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. David Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 17-3. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The crowd going crazy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and another timeout. We'll see. Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph.
Switch teams.
He's taken down for a second. Back at the 47-yard line. And this offense going to let the timeout with 5 seconds.
You can get team 1. How you team 2?
That boy loud as fuck.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let me just mute you or something.
A final shot before the break. Rudolph trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's
this better dash.
picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his
It's just
guys
loud.
will get the
Somebody
football
playing at the
back.
TV. That's the only thing
So we
I
have
was
reached
playing with.
halftime here in
My mic level was my bad.
This fielded at the 2.
Bro, you feel the same
Solid
thing?
return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
Hey,
I want to
Tim.
hear you on my team.
Here's the Browns offense
Hold
now
on.
getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Let me
This
just-
is sort of what
you
you
were
would
there
call a
right there.
put-away drive. Is they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. They drive and will to come back and win.
This
and
man's
you
so
take it with
inaccurate.
another score right here.
Still 3rd
It's a-
quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Meanwhile, they take a
All
shot
right,
to
just
start the drive, but
Mute
this
me
is
real
gonna
quick
wind
until this
up
game over, Z.
incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Stephon Tuitt came out at Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. The first down carry here for Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Ohio! 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 Hut! Hut!
They'll set up a throw. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Ohio! Ohio! Hut!
They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hodges. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right?
Man,
Not
boy,
extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback,
Yeah.
you got to make that throw, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a second down.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Rudolph looking to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. From the 50, it's Rudolph. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
I told him to mute me too. So the game,
To the 23. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end?
Over here looking at this and in my ear, all I hear is static.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
I ain't
Looking
never
for
seen the
more
ball
there
get
on
popped out
first
like
down,
that.
but this throw downfield, incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to throw. And he's got some space. And a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Now
Why are you jumping? I hate when they jump, and it's not even non-aggressive.
So a jump.
We ain't getting no sacks anyway. So why the hell you jumping?
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
I mean, he's
on 2nd and 10,
right, so she got to set up for these. They call them fish extenders for the crew.
And he just
it's basically for the kids.
Out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Like you sign up for this group, and
well, that went right out the window there.
People sign up for these groups where you get the kids in their thing. They hang these little baskets at their doors, and you drop but everybody in that group gives you like something. I mean, something to make or something. Just some random ass shit. Like one of the things I gotta make fucking magnets, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting here.
Critical one here.
Like, all right.
Have any shot at this
Looking
thing,
online,
so
I grabbed one. It's probably. What'd be funny is it's probably someone's pick that made it on one of the cruises or something. I'm about to rip it and make a magnet off.
And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
I don't know how the hell you how they expect you to make a magnet.
If you're on defense, your confidence is sky high.
Well, just like what I did was
you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up.
Like I ordered these bottle caps, right?
End up not giving up the touchdown at all.
And made a magnet out of them. Like I printed pictures. Basically what I did, like the whole setup, I ordered from this one site. Got the bottle cap, got the 1-inch like that fits right in top of the bottle cap. It's like a clear coat. So what I did was glue the picture down in there and then put that, let it dry, and put that clear coat, and then I just
it's tough to be a defender
glued a magnet on the back of it.
So many things to account for in today's passing game.
So it gave it like I printed a bunch of Disney pictures.
Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff. But still, a lot of guys to account for.
But I had to make more because I don't have enough. Like my wife wanted to give everybody like, because they're so small, they're only like one and big, like 5 of them.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter.
Well, when I ordered the bottle caps, I ordered 50 of each, and I had 20 cabins I got to do, so I only had enough to get. Everybody, a couple people, like 10 people 3, and the other ones 2. So other caps I'm doing, or I bought these. You looked up YouTube, you can see the shit. It's like a glass fucking little one of them glass rocks, like people put like in they fucking vases for their flowers and shit. There's like ones that are almost like 1 inch big. I bought them, and I'm gonna glue the fucking picture onto them and put a magnet on the back so it looks like it's coming through the glass.
In there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th.
You have to send me a picture because I really don't know how the hell you doing that shit.
Always a good sign.
It's pretty simple. It's real. It's actually real easy. Where I got the idea, I went to YouTube, and that's where I seen it. It's real simple.
Nice job on the
like I did the bottle cap ones last week.
And the Steelers will go on offense here.
I was going to do the glass ones today, but I didn't.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, I had to jump off for a little bit. That's why I wasn't on the mic, man. My wife.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph.
Yeah, we're just going at it.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time?
She's a morning person. I'm a night person. So I'm up late. She's up early. You know what I mean?
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
So I know what it was. Her ass was fucking. Because she said it right before she jumped down my throat. Hey, this is your time. It's not my time. I want to go sleep. and you want to talk at this time, just like in the morning, you don't want to talk when I want to talk.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his
So it started from
complete.
there. It just went
And he's
downhill.
brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Back to the air, Rudolph.
You know how to win.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag
I
down.
declined the penalty field and gave this man a touchdown.
Here's Boswell now for the extra point.
Yeah. Tripping.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
I'd be spazzing out.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out.
I can't believe I just gave him a touchdown. Yeah, he got it, dude.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line.
Like, why the hell I'm talking to myself?
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You know when it's about to happen.
Again, it's Johnson. And some room to work. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Oh, y'all got it. Y'all just going to have to hook it out.
Come on, let's go. 38.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. It's caught at the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll drop the throw. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I really couldn't see it. It was kind of blurry.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
I gotta look at it again
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Rudolph on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal.
I'm going to go look at that.
Games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Browns, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ricky threw another 2 touchdowns.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Picks, man. He inaccurate as fuck.